Bluey plays basketball.
A gentle morning begins with a small plan. A short picnic, no need for elaborate preparation. When the green space opens up, joy appears with it. But nature always holds surprises. Luckily, there are always people willing to help. When working together, everything becomes easy. Joy appears with it. Small joys will stay with you for a long time. Still leave beautiful memories. Just being together. When you know how to cherish short encounters.
Bingo's misunderstanding. A typical afternoon with the family. But Bingo started to sense that something was off. And everything seemed to lead to a misunderstanding by Bingo. Bingo thinks that nobody wants to play with him. Bingo felt increasingly abandoned. She started thinking a lot. Meanwhile, the whole family started to notice that Bingo had disappeared. Nobody knows where Bingo is. They started looking for Bingo. Seeing the door to the Bingo room open, the whole family decided to go in and take a look. Bingo was sitting alone in his room and felt very sad because he thought no one cared about him. Still Bluey, she came up with an idea and asked her parents to join her in doing it. Implementation plan. Chilli in room and chat with Bingo. Bingo said that people don't like him anymore. At that moment, Chilli understood Bingo's thoughts. She hugged and comforted the little girl. The hug resolved everything, and the Bingo game was more enjoyable. A small gift just for the little girl. And everything became warm again, just like before.
Where are my glasses? Dad squints at a newspaper/phone, bringing it very close to his face. He looks around suddenly. His glasses are missing. Dad gestures urgently. I can't find my glasses. Mom and the kids look up and immediately stand. Quick montage. Dad bends down to search the couch, still squinting. Bluey checks under the table. Bingo opens the toy box. Mom lifts pillows and opens drawers. Everyone searches seriously. Dad picks up another pair of glasses. Sunglasses, toy glasses. tries them on, shakes his head. The kids glance at Dad, then at each other, holding back laughter. Mom suddenly stops. She stares at Dad's head. Close up. The glasses are resting on top of Dad's head. Mom gently points upward. Dad reaches up, feels the glasses, freezes for a second, then gives a sheepish smile. The kids burst into laughter. The rattling fan, a hot noon. An old fan spins slowly. Clack, clack! An irritating noise. The whole family looks at the fan. Frowning, they fan themselves with their hands. Dad places it in the middle of the floor. He grabs a screwdriver and carefully removes the screws. Mom hands over a small box to hold the screws. She nods, reminding him with a look. Sister holds the fan frame steady. Little brother sits close by, eyes wide as he watches. Ting! A screw pops out and rolls across the floor. Little brother crawls after it. He even crawls under the table. Sister puts the fan blades back on, slightly crooked, but tightened anyway. Dad nods and flips the switch. Whoosh! The fan spins the wrong way. Dad tightens the screws firmly. Dad switches the fan on again. Boo! The fan runs smoothly, a gentle breeze blowing. The whole family claps. Bluey decided to organize a family picnic. Everything needed was neatly prepared. Bingo was also eager to join the picnic. The picnic spot was chosen. The picnic began to take shape. The fun time made the picnic even more lively. The whole family enjoyed the outdoors. A simple picnic was enough to bring joy to the whole family.
The Talented Magician. Welcome to the Magnificent Magic Show by Magician Bluey. The audience is very anxious. Oh, a ball is flying out.
Wow!
Meanwhile, backstage, Bingo's assistant was preparing for the biggest performance yet.
Huh? Yeah!
Dad Bandit is ready. Can Bluey turn the empty hat into a miracle? A behind-the-scenes story is unfolding behind the hat. but a bingo. Dad seemed very surprised by the performance. He went closer to see if the bingo was real. Surprisingly, this performance was very convincing to the father. What a fantastic performance! Thank you to the audience for watching. See you at the next show.
The fried chicken cook-off. In the kitchen, Dad and the two kids stand in a line. On the counter, chicken, flour, eggs, a frying pan. All three raise their hands confidently. Mom leans against the doorway, smiling, slightly suspicious. Dad rolls up his sleeves, looking very professional. The older kid follows the steps seriously. The younger one copies, but goes a bit too far. The stove timer beeps. Smoke fills the kitchen. Mom squints as she watches. One plate is burnt black. One plate is dripping with oil. One plate doesn't even look like chicken. Dad and the kids look at each other, then lower their heads sadly. Mom walks into the kitchen. She rolls up her sleeves. Gestures. Let me handle this. Dad and the kids stand behind her, eyes shining. A perfect plate of fried chicken is placed on the table. Dad and the kids clap loudly. Mom crosses her arms and smiles softly. Bluey and Bingo just finished planting a little tree. But the weather started to change. A sudden gust of wind blew the little tree over. We all had to act quickly. Bluey cleverly came up with a way to save the tree. Everyone had a task. The little tree was saved. Taking care of a tree is like taking care of each other. 5 minutes at the beach, sunny beach. The family arrives with arms full of gear. Tent, mat, beach bag. The kid bounces with excitement. Dad carefully sets up the beach tent. Mom spreads out the mat and arranges items neatly. The kid stares at the ocean, eyes sparkling. The moment Mom and Dad turn away, the kid runs straight into the water. A strong gust of wind blows. The tent flips and flies. The mat slides across the sand. Dad chases the flying tent. Mom grabs the mat. They exchange panicked looks. Cut back to the kid, still playing joyfully in the waves, waving happily at Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad look toward the water, worried but amused. The kid runs up from the water and hugs them. Today, the whole family planted a new tree. Everything looks fine. Bandit feels something isn't quite right. The tree's name doesn't match its shape. It turns out the sign was stuck upside down. Just a little adjustment was all it took. The garden looks neat again. Sometimes you just need to look a little closer. Bluey came up with the idea of turning the backyard into a fun obstacle course. The materials for the obstacle course began to appear. The first obstacle was set up. course needed more jumping challenges. Bingo also wanted to try his hand at the obstacle course. The tunnel made the challenge even more interesting. Bluey tried to navigate the entire course. The backyard had become a fun and active obstacle course. A small mistake, but that's not necessarily the whole story. Huh? Inside, there's something else. Huh? It's not just the outer layer that's broken. Covering it up won't solve the problem. And the real problem is bigger than they think. Huh? To fix it properly, you have to fix it at the root. When done correctly, everything goes back to normal. And it seems there's still work to be done.
A few moments later.
Echoes in the pipeline. In the sunny backyard, Bluey has just found a strange treasure. A long, long pipe leading somewhere. Bluey has an idea. She sends a secret message into the pipe. Bingo! Can you hear anything? Whoa! The echo makes the sound so strange. It sounds like a friendly monster or a singing robot. An ordinary plastic pipe has suddenly become a magic telephone. The world is so full of wonders. Sometimes, joy is as simple as an echo and a friend to listen with. Lost together, found together. leisurely afternoon, Chilli decided to organize a special activity. But for Bluey, playing sports always has to be different. A mini racetrack created right inside the house. The rules are simple, but the outcome is unpredictable. Winning isn't always guaranteed. But patience always brings joy. Sports don't need to be complicated. Just play together. A day of light exercise, but full of laughter. Today, the whole family decided to bake a cake. But things didn't go exactly as planned.
Oh.
Bandit tried to adjust the cake. Huh? The more he adjusted, the more misshapen it became. Whoa! The cake was put in the oven with high hopes. And then, the cake started to take on a very strange shape. The cake wasn't pretty, but it was fun. Most importantly, it was the fun of making it together. A familiar morning, but the house is a little messy. Sometimes, cleaning isn't the most appealing thing. Until a fun idea pops into your head. When the music starts playing. Everything suddenly changes. Cleaning can also be a game.
네.
You don't need to get it right from the start. The fun is what matters. When everyone participates, the work becomes easier. A clean room brings a pleasant feeling. A little tiring. But everyone is happy. When you turn small tasks into fun, every day becomes more lovely. As night falls, the sky begins to reveal its secrets. A comfortable seat makes observation easier. Little stars begin to appear. There are stars that always stay close together. Imagination transforms the sky into a story. Sometimes the sky sends a small gift. Silence helps us see more. fight comes to a close.
Let's compare heights with Bluey. Bluey excitedly runs to the familiar height measuring wall with Dad. She stands with her back perfectly straight against the wall, holding her breath for the big moment. Bluey excitedly runs to the familiar height measuring wall with Dad. Dad Bandit reminds Bluey not to stand on her tiptoes to get the most accurate measurement. Dad uses a book and a pencil to mark her new height on the wall. Bluey steps away and is surprised to see the new mark is clearly higher than the old one. She jumps for joy, knowing that she has truly grown taller than before. Dad picks her up to celebrate Bluey's wonderful growth together.
The secret seed. Mom, Bluey, and Bingo stroll together. The kids run ahead while Mom walks behind, smiling. Bingo suddenly stops and looks down. She picks up a tiny seed from the ground. Bluey leans in, curious. Mom gestures for them to keep walking. Bingo looks at the seed, then quietly closes her paw around it. Back at home. Mom turns away to get some water. Bingo looks left, right, sneaks to a flower pot, garden corner, digs a small hole, hides the seed, quickly covers it with soil. Bluey stands nearby, acting like a serious lookout. One day, Mom tidies the garden. Bingo rushes over. Too late. Mom bends down and sees a small flower blooming. Her eyes widen in surprise. Bingo stands behind her, smiling shyly. Mom turns around and gently pats Bingo's head. Bluey claps happily. The three sit together, watching the flower sway in the breeze.
Faces of emotion. Chilli sits on the floor with Bluey and Bingo, holding a small, magical hand mirror. Chilli looks into the mirror and then makes a very sad face, with her ears drooping slightly. Bluey and Bingo observe closely, and then they both imitate that sad expression in the most adorable way. Suddenly, Chilli changes. She flashes a big, bright smile at her daughters. Immediately, the sisters grin back, mimicking their mom's spreading happiness. Chilli looks into the mirror and then makes a very sad face, with her ears drooping slightly. Everyone bursts out laughing happily and shares a big, warm hug on the rug. What a fun lesson about feelings! One special morning, the family decided to try something new. Today is device-free day. No screens. Everything suddenly became quiet. At first, it seemed a little boring, but then a small idea appeared. When there are no devices, imagination begins to speak. It doesn't need to be right, just fun. Simple moments become memorable. When there are no distractions, we are closer. Sometimes, disconnecting from screens helps us connect with each other. No shovel, no problem. A park or open grassy area. The family arrives carrying a small sapling and a water bottle. Mom points to the ground, ready to plant. Dad opens the backpack and searches inside. No shovel. Dad scratches his head and sighs. Mom looks around, a bit puzzled. Dad tries digging with his hands, winces and shakes them. Mom pours water on the soil. It only softens slightly. Bluey and Bingo watch, thinking. Bluey spots a strong tree branch on the ground. She picks it up and pokes the soil. The dirt loosens a little. Bingo's eyes widen. She nods eagerly. The family gently places the sapling into the hole. They fill it with soil. Mom waters it. The tree stands upright. The family steps back to admire the tree. Dad gives the kids a big thumbs up. Bluey and Bingo smile proudly. A light breeze rustles the leaves. Building a
a small fence. A cool morning. The whole family stands in front of an empty patch of yard. Dad pulls out a measuring tape to check the spacing. Mom marks the spots with white chalk. Sister and little brother line up the short wooden posts. Dad grabs a hammer and drives in the first post. Thud, thud. Firm and steady. Mom holds the post, checking the balance by eye. She nods to signal it's good. Sister passes over a wooden plank. Little brother runs back and forth, handing over nails. Thud! The post tilts slightly. Mom raises her hand to stop. The family steps back to look. Dad pulls the post out and adjusts it. Sister holds one end. Mom steadies it. Dad hammers again. Their rhythm becomes steady. The fence grows section by section. The fence is complete. Little brother taps a post lightly. Tap, tap. Mom, Dad, and Sister smile with pride. A peaceful morning began when Chilli left the house, leaving Bandit to look after the two children. But behind those innocent eyes lay a mischievous plan. Bandit carefully gave instructions. But as soon as he turned away for a moment, everything changed. In the kitchen, one problem after another arose. Bandit was both worried and confused, trying to keep everything under control. But it seemed this task was harder than he thought. Before Bandit could breathe a sigh of relief, a new problem appeared in an unexpected place. From outside, the whole house became more chaotic than ever before. When Chilli returned, everything was over. Despite his exhaustion, Bandit completed his task. And sometimes just a smile is enough to dispel all the chaos.
Bluey and the Plastic Cup. One day, Bluey discovers a small plastic cup on the table. Bluey curiously looks inside the cup to see what is in it. She turns the cup upside down and gently taps it. Bingo finds it interesting and taps the cup too. Soon, the sisters start making different sounds with the cup. Before long, the plastic cup becomes a tiny, playful drum. The simple cup turns into a fun little music game for Bluey and Bingo.
Sometimes, things that seem worthless can unlock new joys. An empty box could be anything. A little clumsiness is essential. With help, things become easier. From simple pieces, a toy is born. A homemade toy always brings a special feeling. When imagination leads the way, play becomes vibrant. Every little stroke makes the toy more adorable. When you know how to reuse and create, joy always begins with simple things. Bluey wanted to transform her backyard into a vibrant picnic area. Colorful items began to appear. The picnic mat was prepared first. The backyard gradually became more lively. Bingo also helped Bluey decorate the picnic area. The picnic area was gradually completed. Bluey tested each corner to make sure everything was comfortable. With just familiar items, the backyard became a colorful and joyful picnic area. A small idea can create a whole new space. A mini library is formed from simple things. And then a curious visitor appears. Not everyone knows how to be gentle from the start. When you know how to adjust, everything becomes more pleasant. Respect makes the space warm. Each page of a book opens up a small world. When you know how to cherish it, joy will last longer. A small corner is enough to bring peace. When we learn to appreciate books, we learn to appreciate everything around us. Bluey discovered an empty corner in the garden. Bluey decided to plant a new tree. Bluey began preparing the planting spot. Bluey wanted the tree to be planted in a suitable place. The small tree was placed down very gently. Bluey watered the newly planted tree. Bluey tried placing the tree in a cooler spot. Bingo also wanted to help plant a tree. The small tree gradually took root in the soil. Bluey marked the planting spot for the new tree.
Wow.
The garden looked more beautiful with the new tree. A small tree can also bring great joy. A new day begins with tending the garden at the right time. Watering plants on time helps them absorb water better. Knowing when to wait is part of a responsibility. And the right timing leads to the best results. Sharing tasks helps everyone learn how to care for the plants. Watering just enough helps the soil retain moisture without waste.
Wow!
Paying attention to small details makes the work more precise. Plants respond quickly when properly cared for.
Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Seeing the results makes people love what they do even more. Taking care of plants on time nurtures both the garden and good habits. Bluey discovers a very strange-looking treasure box. The box seems to require specific items to open. Not all items will do. Bingo and Bluey begin trying to assemble the boxes correctly. The items are selected more carefully. The box begins to react. The treasure finally appears. The treasure only opens when everything is put together correctly.
Bluey paper boat race.
Huh? Building a small wooden house. A cool, gentle morning. Dad carries the wood out and places it on the ground. Mom lays out the measuring tape, carefully measuring each piece. Sister uses a pencil to mark the lines. Little brother hugs a handful of nails, running back and forth excitedly. Dad joins 2 wooden boards to make the frame. The little house tilts slightly. The family stands back to look. Mom points and gently shakes her head. They take it apart and adjust it. Dad hammers in the nails. Thud, thud. Sister holds the board straight. Little brother hands over the hammer. The wrong way. The small wooden house stands firmly. The roof provides just enough cover with a cute low door. The whole family fits perfectly inside the tiny house. They look at one another and smile warmly. At noon, the sun blazed down on the garden. The sapling stood still in the hot sun. Bluey realized the sapling needed shade. Bluey quickly set about helping it. Bluey prepared the shade. Shading the tree wasn't as easy as it seemed. Bingo came to help hold the shade in place.
Whoa!
The shade gradually became more stable. The sapling was now protected from the harsh sunlight. Bluey's method was very effective. Bluey checked again to make sure it was secure. At noon, the sun blazed down on the garden.
It's past bedtime, but Bluey and Bingo are participating in an important challenge. Whoever falls asleep first loses. Bingo's eyes are getting heavier, as heavy as if he were wearing stones.
Oh!
Oh no, yawning is contagious, the most dangerous enemy of sleep. Just a quick nap for just 1 second. Ouch! Wake up! Gravity is winning. The little heads can no longer lift up. Okay then, maybe a soft fluffy pillow would help right now.
Oh! Huh?
The The competition is over. It's a tie. Good night, angels.
Bingo and the mystery box. On a night of heavy rain, Bingo is humming a tune indoors. Suddenly, she noticed a box on the table. Bluey is looking at the rain through the window. Bingo ran in and told Bluey about the box. They both ran to the living room where the box was. Bluey opened the box. Inside, they put 2 lollipops. Bluey gave Bingo one. Bluey and Bingo were happy because they had candy to eat.